Well, let's first see how strong you are. Thank you, Ryle. A lot of people, the push-up is one of those first strength exercises that they're exposed to from a young age, but don't let its simplicity fool you. The push-up is a tried and true tool for development, especially developing the upper body and core strength while also adding muscle to the chest and shoulders. Now, fitness instructor Ianthe Africa is here with us today to take us through some of these variations. I love the fact that you've brought some resistance bands along, so it's not a case of just doing push-ups.
No, definitely not.
So Ianthe, where are we going to start off with?
Okay, so let's start down on the floor. So we'll use the bands for the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so coming down onto your knees, I'm going to be showing you 2 push-ups first, that's kind of to help you build strength first. Because I think when everybody hears the word push-up, it's like, oh.
You're petrified. It's like saying burpee, and you're like, no.
Exactly. Okay, so we're going to come down on our knees, palms in line with the shoulders, and we're going to do what we call a negative push-up.
Okay.
So basically what you're going to do, you're going to control yourself on the way down. Think of your elbows going slightly more inward toward the body than out. And we're going to go down slowly, and then you just push yourself back up quickly, as quick as you can.
Okay. So this is called a negative push-up.
This is a negative push-up, yes. So you resist really slowly on the down, control it, and then a quick push-up.
There we go.
And then we have the reverse of that, which is the positive. So you go down quickly and then just push yourself up a little bit slower on the way up again.
Okay.
So this is just kind of because what you ultimately want with the push-up is to have the control down and up. So if you're beginning, this is like the perfect place to start.
Okay. And of course, the beginner is also the modified. I hate when people call it ladies push-ups.
Yeah,
the modified push-up where the knees are on the floor.
Yes, yes, definitely. Okay, and then our last one. So this is a nice one just to keep the elbows in line.
Okay.
You want to place the band above the elbows, so the top. Yes, there we go. So over the triceps.
There we go.
Once again, you can either be in a high plank to do your push-up or in a modified position, whichever one is easier. And then this is just to help you get to a safe space, and then the band will basically guide you to make sure that you're not going too low.
Okay.
And then just bring you back up again.
Bring you back up.
Yeah.
I love this because this is one of the things I've always been worried about is, you know, when you focus on a push-up, so if I just had to do a normal push-up, I'm always so worried about my elbows. So what is because I feel like they flare out. Is that correct? Is that the correct technique?
So you want them to naturally kind of go out, but you don't want to let them like rotate externally.
Okay.
So you want to keep them more in, and then as you go down, they'll just naturally go into like a diagonal position,
So it is the start of a new year. We have about 2 minutes to go. I wanted to know from you, for someone that is new to push-ups and they find it quite intimidating, I'm someone that's quite weak in my arms, what is the best way to build strength to be able to get to a full push-up?
So I'd say build it up from doing wall push-ups to like incline push-ups. They're probably the best because then you have that safety of like when you're standing against a wall, you can push yourself, you have your feet to support you. So it's easier to just get that push away from the wall and then maybe move down to like a couch. That's gonna build it up and then eventually
come down to the floor.
Just bring yourself down gradually.
Okay. And then for someone that is obviously now on the floor, they are ready, what should they be, what is the wrong thing to do in terms of your posture, especially with what to look out for?
So you definitely want to think of your rib and hip connection to engage into your core.
Dummy. Yes.
So that's gonna support your lower back because you don't want that arch or the dip in the lower back because then, causing more damage than anything. But you want to think, if you connect ribs and hips together, if you're connecting into your core, and then just squeeze into your glutes as well, glutes and quads. Push-ups are like a full body workout. So.
And push-ups is one of the things, we need to do it. So let's talk me through more of the little different techniques. So we've spoken about the negative push-up?
Yes, the negative. And you want to make sure with a push-up that your palms aren't too far in front of you, more in line with the shoulders than out. You can get your narrow push-ups, wider push-ups are much easier to do. So even for a beginner, I'd say if you go down to the floor, you can do a wide push-up. Okay, if these feel a little bit too intimidating. And then just make sure with every push-up that as you go down, you're squeezing your belly button to your spine and then come up. Also connecting to your breath. So you want to make sure with the effort, you're exhaling.
Okay.
And you're not
trying to inhale while you're pushing
Exactly.
the earth down. Okay, well, Ianthe, I have to say it's been amazing. Of course, the push-up is something that can be quite intimidating for a lot of people. You've showed us now how to do a negative and a positive push-up, and of course, I love the idea of adding a resistance band to keep the elbows in check. Definitely a nice little trick for just making sure that, for me, posture is always important. I find that I'd rather be a little bit slower, but I've never compromised on my posture because that always leads to injuries and niggles.
For sure.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Where can people get a hold of you on social media?
So I'm Ianthe Africa Fit on social media, and then I also have my online bar platform, Be Fit Africa.
Well, there we go. Thank you so much. I feel like after this very easy workout, I feel like you've been very gentle on me. We can refresh with some Clover Crush Orange, and of course, we did a little fun workout. But if you perhaps have a workout or two when it comes to the arms and shoulders that you'd love to share with us, please do so on the Expresso Facebook page. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, Zoe.